Hey there, YouTube. One fish, two fish coming at you from the outdoors. I suppose it's the great outdoors. A little too much snow for my taste. I wanted to drop in a quick thank you to all of you who have subscribed to my channel and watched my videos and said nice things and liked them. I greatly appreciate that. Did not expect to be debuting on here with a tinfoil hat, much less getting 100 people or more to go ahead and subscribe to my channel when I don't even have fish in a tank yet. This is pretty much the reason why I don't have anything in the tank. I know I've mentioned it on some different channels and such. That would be the snow, because I have some painting and things to do and I live in an apartment. So I thought at the very least I would go ahead and show a little bit of footage of the tank stand mock-ups to give you an idea where I'm going to have them and hopefully how they're going to look. That way if anybody has a suggestion, they can certainly offer it. I would greatly appreciate it. So for that, let's go inside. Okay, so we're in my living room right now, and this is where I plan to have the stand in my 40 breeder tank. I started leak testing it a couple days ago. I know a few other YouTubers have posted about their tanks that have either cracked or just developed leaks for one reason or another, and I thought, yeah, I probably better get started on that while I have time to do it. I'll be painting all of the wood and the blocks black as soon as the stupid snow melts and I can get outside to do that. Down underneath, some of you know I have a pair of very helpful house rabbits, so I needed to kind of put a space for them down there. You just learn to bunny-proof things, and I kind of thought a wood stand might be a problem. So here we go. Everybody's happy. Anyways, this is what the view will be like when I'm sitting in my old lady recliner. And then, when I'm sitting on my couch, being a bum, you get a nice end view here. So that's kind of stand number one. I will be adding a layer of 3/4 inch plywood covered in marine vinyl. I'm a big fan of that. That way it wipes clean if you have little spills or drops or whatever. It's just easy to maintain, keep clean. So I'll also have that for some rigidity here underneath the tanks. And I bought a couple of black yoga mats off Amazon to cut to size and put directly under the tanks. So that is stand number one. Okay. This is stand number two. This is in my bedroom. Again, using the concrete block. Whereas the concrete block out in the living room is 8 inch, this is 6 inch in here. So it'll be a little narrower. But it'll give me room for, obviously, tanks on the top, something on the bottom here. Get some choices. Those are some extra half-size 8 inch blocks because I want to still do a little bit of adjusting as far as the height of the individual shelves go. So I just have those sitting there for the moment because, again, I don't have anywhere to store all this right now till it is ready for me to paint. So may as well get them in here, get them mocked up, make sure everything's going to fit okay. When I leak test the 20 long on top, I think I'll go ahead maybe and test out one of those matin filters I bought from the recent Flip Aquatics sale. So I figure that might give me a chance to test that out, test a couple power heads that I got. Again, make sure everything's in good working order. These will also get the 3/4 inch flat shelves on top of the boards. Those will be clad in the black marine vinyl as well. Ease of maintenance. Okay, so that's stand two. This is a quick example of what I was talking about in regard to putting marine vinyl over the plywood that'll actually become the shelves just underneath the fish tanks. You can get this stuff at fabric stores. I usually get mine at a line of stores called Joann Fabrics. You can get it in all sorts of cool colors, lime green, turquoise blue, black, you name it. But it's good stuff. I just use a heavy-duty stapler, just nip it kind of on the underside there, and it's fantastic. I mean, you know, you spill coffee, water, anything on it, and it wipes right up. So that is my plan as far as putting a flat surface on top of the boards that are sitting on the blocks for the stands. It's just a quick view of my indoor goldfish pond. The goldfish, of course, are begging for food. It's like I never feed them or whatever, right? And that's uses a biofilter that I made with some pond plants in it, as well as some philodendron. They have their own grow light above, and that helps them grow, and it keeps the water parameters fantastic. Considering I have goldfish in here, yeah, I no ammonia, none of the bad stuff ever. So that's that. It's actually a 70-gallon stock tank sitting on spray painted concrete blocks. I just sealed up the drain, and it actually makes a really nice place to seed things. Like I'm seeding a couple of sponge filters here that I got from Aquarium Co-op. Again, so when I go to jumpstart the tanks, I'll have stuff ready to go. There's rocks down in there, a couple big chunks of mopani wood for a tank eventually on down the road. Everything should be nicely seated. You can see I got blue marine vinyl over there on top of the rabbit cage. Yeah, I love that stuff. And here we are live in my bathroom. Here are all the rocks that I got on that recent shore shopping trip a couple weeks ago when I had that rare sunny day where everything melted and it was just glorious out. So I have these soaking. I've soaked them overnight in with just a little bit of bleach. I give them a rinse. I re-soak them. And I will be taking them out here in a little bit, getting them all dried off, sorted, packed up, and just set aside again until I'm ready to start tanks. Anything I don't use ends up going out in the garden, so I don't worry about picking up anything that isn't going to get used or wasted. This stuff here is the larger stuff. I'll use that as base rock to build caves and support other rocks and driftwood and such. So it should be pretty good. Love all the colors though. There's agate in there, a lot of granite, some black smooth basalt, all sorts of beautiful stuff. And it's all real smooth, so it'll be safe for all kinds of fish and critters in an aquarium. So, yeah, apartment life. You make do with the space you have. So those are the rocks. So, thanks for tagging along. That's where I'm at right now until spring comes. Just keep going little by little, I guess. In the meantime, I'm continuing to enjoy everyone's channels and your streams and everything else you got going. I'm still getting an awful lot from it and learning all kinds of things and making some new friends along the way as well. So again, thank you so, so much for the subscriptions. Greatly appreciate it. Hope to see you around. Stay tuned. Thanks and goodbye.